Hi everybody, Ann Verillo here with stampwithann.com, and I am coming to you pre-recorded today. It's Saturday, June 15th, and I'm sorry I did not get to do my lives this week. Wednesday and Friday, I was having major technical difficulties, but I wanted to make sure I ended the week at least sharing with you the last two cards in my card class to go using the Unbound Love Bundle. So I did come on live, I think on Monday, and shared the first card for the card class to go. I do make 3 cards. If you'd like to get the card class to go, you can place an order. Today is the last day using the host code on my screen, and I will send you all the supplies you need to make 6 cards, and that's 2 of each design. So I had a lot of fun this week designing with the Unbound Love Bundle, and don't forget the bundles are an additional 10% off through the end of June. So if you like these cards and you want to place an order, I will certainly send out your kits, and they'll go out on Monday. So let's start without further ado, so I can at least share with you the last 2 cards in my card class to go. So let's pop down to my craft table and we'll get started. Okay, so first let me just share with you, this was the first card from the card class to go, and I made this on Monday. Super easy. The Unbound Love Designer Series paper, or Unbound Beauty, I'm sorry. So that was used to create this. You'll get that supply in your kit along with the peach pie ribbon. So that was card number 1. Today we're going to make these 2 cards. So this is My Heart Goes Out to You. Really a nice sympathy card. You can put on the inside sympathy sentiment. And then this card is the happy birthday card. Again, I've used the Unbound Love Designer Series paper, and these are really quick and easy cards. Once you get the measurements down and cut everything, it's super easy. I do include with my card kit to go a PDF tutorial that has all the measurements, so you can keep that for future reference and design cards using the same template. So let's get started. So we'll get started with this one first. Oh, before we start though, I did want to share with you. Okay, this is the Unbound Beauty stamp set. I love all the sentiments. They've got great sentiments in here. And then this is the Unbound Love dies. Did I say Unbound Beauty? I meant Unbound Love. Anyways, this is a great set. I particularly love all of these dies as well. So let's get started. Your kit will include all of the materials to make this, excluding the stamp set, but I've gone ahead and pre-cut everything for the to show you how to put it together. First, we're going to burnish these edges. Okay. Oops, I don't like that. I have to get them so that they're very good and that the card stays down. So we'll do that. And then we're going to go ahead and attach. If I can get this off of here. So this is Summer Splash, and this is Petunia Pop with Basic White. So we're going to just adhere the Basic White to the Petunia Pop, and I'm just going to use a little bit of Stampin' Seal here. Get that on here. So we'll just go ahead and put that right here. You'll have all the measurements in your PDF tutorial, so don't worry about that. And then what I did here was I adhered this to the top as well, and we're going to go ahead and use a little bit of Stampin' Seal. My Stampin' Seal gets a little stuck here, so we'll move this up into the frame a little bit so you can see. Oops. I try not to use too much. You really don't need to use a lot. So if you can see, I just kind of put a little bit on the corners there. And then we'll go ahead and adhere this right into the center. And this is going to go on top of here, but I'm not going to adhere that yet. So this is our Designer Series paper. Let's do some die cutting. wanted to finish off and at least show you guys the cards. So we've got, I've got some Summer Splash and Pretty in Pink. And we're going to take these dies. Got a few dies here. We're going to run this through. I'm going to do 2 on that one. So I've got enough scrap paper for that. And then I'm going to do this on this one. I'm going to cut all 3 of these out. So we'll go ahead and use the little mini boho blue. And this is also on sale through the end of June. If you guys want to get your mini, either a full-size cut and emboss machine or a mini, this is 10% off through the end of June as well. And I like my mini. I also have a full size, so they're both coming handy depending on what I'm doing. So we'll just put this right here. Make sure my stamps, everything are through here. Oops. And we'll get this going if we can. If I can push that through a little bit. What's going on here? I can't get my, here we go. What? There we go. Ah, you gotta use muscles. Okay, here we go. All right. So I've cut the tag out. That we need. Put that back in my thing. I've cut this leaf out. And we'll need our take our pick tool to get the leaves out. Kind of get these out a little bit. If I can. Gosh darn. This one's a little sticky one, huh? Here we go. That's one. We don't need that one anymore. Put that aside. And this is 2. This is the Pretty in Pink one. This will come out easy. And you just want to take these and get these out. The little remnants, I call them little remnants on the leaves. Very easy. Let's get those out. Okay, we'll set that aside. We're just going to move all of our little scraps. And then we're going to go ahead and die cut one more time the pink leaf, Pretty in Pink. So I want one more of those. So we'll just put our sandwich back in our little blue boho. Let's see here. Again, this set, I think it's on low inventory right now. So if you are interested in it, hop onto my online store and go check it out because it's been very popular. Okay, let's get that done. I'll set that aside. We'll need this little one. Okay, we'll set those aside and then we'll get this out. This card comes together super quick. So, I mean, it's just really letting the designer series paper do all of the work for it. So, and some of these die cuts, I do love the dies. They're very, very pretty. So that we don't lose this die, I'm going to stick it right over there. Okay, so what we want to do here is, here's our little things. I'm gonna, oops, I still think I have a little remnant in there. Now I just put a little bit of glue down for here. I'm just kind of testing out where I want these pieces because I am going to put this up on my, okay. So let's go ahead and adhere those, and I've got some, it's over here. My multi-purpose liquid glue, which I didn't bring down here. I'm just going to stick a little bit. You don't need a lot. So I just use a tiny bit just where I want it to stick. So we're just going to put a little bit there, kind of hold that in place for a second or two. And then I'm going to put some more right on here. See if I can get that down. And you just want to kind of place a dot or two, like so. A lot of people don't like glue, but I use it a lot. There is also the fine tip liquid glue. I do use that occasionally too for some of my my finer or very delicate dyes. So I'll use that, but I tend to use this. I tend to use the multi-purpose liquid glue more. And let's see, I want that over here a little bit more. There we go. Okay. And then the last thing we're going to do here is I'm going to stamp that sentiment, "My heart goes out to you," in Berry Burst ink. Just tap, 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 tap. We'll go ahead and stamp it right here. Make sure I get that in the center there. Oops, look what I did. Got to be careful sometimes. Ah. Oh, and you know what? I used the wrong glue. I mean, I used the wrong ink. It should have been Petunia Pop. So we're gonna die cut that again. Let me just get a piece of basic white cardstock, which I usually have handy. That was my bad. Let me get some of that with the Petunia Pop, wherever that is. Here it is. Normally I could have just switched that, but since it's a die, I have to die cut it. So let me get another little piece. And I keep all my kind of cardstock in a little package here so that I can use it again. So we'll grab that, we'll run it through one more time with the cut and emboss machine. Silly me, thought it was good to go. Perfect piece of scrap paper. So we'll run that through one more time. Now, I don't know about you guys, but do you save, like, if you made a mistake and stamped something in the wrong color, would you save that little tidbit and maybe use it on another card? I don't think I would, because I would have too many of them. So, okay, let's try this again, folks. We'll do it again. All right, here is my Petunia Pop. That's what color I used. I've been doing a lot with Berry Burst, so I got a little confused. Got a little something on my Petunia Pop. I'll have to get that off. So let's just go ahead and we'll stamp this. There we go. Okay, that's the right color. Thank goodness. Put those over there. Let's clean this stamp off. Okay. Now we're going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals right on the back here. And usually I have a supply of them. So I do. We're just going to go ahead and put a couple on here like this. I think 3 is fine. Bring over my trash can for my Stampin' Dimensionals here. And then we're just going to pop that right there, the sentiment. And we're going to do a little bow in the Petunia Pop ribbon. So let me just tie that real quick. my big hands, see if I can get this. Here, let's see. Sometimes I do them like this, but then they get to be too big. But we'll see if I can do that. No, I'm not gonna. I know there's very good bow makers out there, so my hats go off to you. I'm not a big bow maker. You can use a fork, a serving fork, if you want to do make a perfect little bow, but I don't. I just go by the seat of my pants. Okay, come on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to shorten this bow down a little bit. I'm going to bring this up like so. And then we'll just keep on tightening that little thing there, the tails. I don't want a real big bow. I just want a little bow. Okay, I think that's good. And we'll just snip off some here, and I'll snip off some here. You can see. And snip off a little bit more. I don't like too long of tails on there. So I'm going to put a little glue dot on that. Let's see. Where's my glue dots? Here they are. So you can see. Just going to stick that right there. And you can move this down a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to, I'm going to adhere, let's adhere this petunia pop to the front. Put some glue on here. I put a little bit more because I've got a couple layers, so I just want to make sure that sticks real good. So we'll go ahead and adhere this to the front of the card very carefully. There. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop this up with Stampin' Dimensionals. We'll use 4 of them this time. I'm going to put one in the middle too, just because I want to. So I wanted to say a big shout out and thanks for the people that have already made purchases in my online store. Your packages will be going out Monday, and I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun with this, this set. It's really quite fun. Okay, last thing, you know me, I gotta have my bling. Where's my little bling? So I've got this. This is the 2024-2026 in color resin dots. And we'll put a couple dots, one right here, and I think I'm gonna put one, I'll put one right above the bow, right over here. There we go. Okay, that's our second card of this week's card class to go. My heart goes out to you, so we'll finish off with that one. And then let's do our second one, which is the happy birthday card. Get that out for us. Okay. So here's all the goodies for this card. Now, I really liked this card. This was fun and easy to make as well. So, again, I'm trying to stick with the new in colors because this paper, it's just lovely paper. The Unbound Beauty paper DSP is just marvelous. So let's burnish this card. Okay, get that down. We've got a piece of basic white. We're just going to adhere that to the front. Again, I'm going to use Stampin' Seal. Put that right over the front there. You can see. Just want to make sure I get it even. There we go. So what I did with this, and we'll go ahead and adhere all this right now. So let's see, get them in order. This is, put my glue away first. Where did the glue top go? Here it is. These are 2.5 by 1 7/8 squares. So I have cut them, and I still want some of the white showing. And we will use, we're going to use the liquid glue for this. So what I do is I just take a little bit, put a little bit of the glue on here, and we'll start to layer these. And I get a little bit better movement with the glue. Let's see. Yeah. So again, this designer series paper, Unbound Love or Unbound Beauty, it is so fun. It's got all of our new ink colors in it: Petunia Pop, Peach Pie, Summer Splash, Shy Shamrock. So I really love it. I did actually get the suite that it was the Unbound Love suite, I believe it was called, but I got the suite because I loved the other stamp set and dies as well. So this one goes like this. Okay, so we're good. So we'll just adhere this last piece here. Kind of line them up as best you can. And then what we're going to do here is we are going to die cut. Let's put this down here, or up here, I guess. We're going to die cut this label out. So this is kind of fun. Let's make sure this one's going to fit too. Yeah, it does. All right, need our cut and emboss machine again. So this is the label with the little leaves, which I thought so cute. Okay, we're just going to run this through. And that aside for now, we do have some more things we're going to die cut. So again, you can see I need take my pick tool for this. My face keeps on getting messed up. Dude. Okay. Just want to be a little gentle when you rip this up. Don't rip it. And again, we've got the little, I call them remnants, the little pop outs. This one you got to be careful of because it is a little delicate. Can I get that one? Yep, I got it. Got these other ones. One more left in there. Got that. Yep. All right. Oh, sorry. That's my Alexa going off. Somebody's in the backyard. It's my husband. No need to worry. let's see, we need, where did my die go? We need this die again. I have to run the white one through now. Okay. So we've got this part. Now we need the white one for the middle. Where are my plates? They're right here. And while we're at it, let me see. I want this top piece to line up here. And then we'll go ahead and take, see, I die cut another little piece of Petunia Pop, one of the leaves, and we'll go ahead and die cut that as well. Make sure that's on there good. Gotta get the muscles going. Come on. Ugh. Okay. Now I think we're done with the die cutting. Put that over there. And we'll just take our pick tool again and get these little things out so I can get my leaf out. Oops. This little stinker's a stinker today. Okay, we got that out. All right, let's move all that aside. Now we're going to start adhering this stuff. First, let's make sure we got all the little remnants out. None hanging on here. Yeah, this one I am going to use my fine tip glue because you can see how delicate this is. So we'll just go ahead and I'm going to open this up and I'll show you how this works. I'm just going to take a little bit and I'm going to do dots. If I can get this to come out. You could also use an adhesive sheet for this. So if you wanted to not have to use glue, adhesive sheets are a good alternative. And actually, to be quite honest, adhesive sheets go a little bit quicker than glue because I do dot around here fairly. You know, I probably don't need to do as much, but I do because this is a delicate die and I want it to adhere real good. So you don't get any kind of like edges coming up. So usually, excuse my head in the mirror, in the thing, I'll just take my tweezers, pull it over here. And there's one little thing here that's in my way. I'll get the tweezers and I'll get that off. Okay. We're going to go ahead and just put that right in the center here. And you just want to kind of hold it down, and that glue really dries very quickly. And then what we're going to do before I layer this piece, see this, so this piece goes right in here. You can see, just goes right in there like that. So before we do this, I want to stamp on it. And this is Summer Splash. So I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. I'll stamp the happy birthday right in there. There we go. Put that aside. We're going to go ahead and I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid glue here so we could get that in there. Pick this up. I like how these labels kind of come out. It's so cute, right? Let's put that down there. Make sure we get it down in the thing. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to tie another bow. Oh, before we do that, I'm just going to, if I can, let's see. I can slide that up a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here on my leaf.
Someone was detected at the
Sorry, my husband's out in the backyard. You can hear the Alexa going off. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
If I say her name, she wants to answer me. Never mind, Alexa. We're busy. Okay. So, I need to just put my glue thing back on because I don't want it to dry out. Okay, so we're almost done with my little thing. Let's do the bow. Do a bow real quick. Okay. I know sometimes you can waste some of this, but I try not to. Let's get that down a little bit there, and we'll make this better. And I always try and pull it a little bit better, a little bit more. Then I'll go ahead and pull those tighter. That looks good. I get my paper snips. I love this designer series paper. It's like my favorite. Here, we gotta cut those shorter. Let's see. All right. Now I get a little glue dot. Where's my glue? My glue dots. They're right here. Okay. Put the, it's sticking to my finger. Put the little bow there. And again, we're using the same 2024, 2026 in color resin dots. And let's see. I'll throw a couple of these on here. One there. And how about a big one? Big one right there. And that is the third card in our card class kit to go for this week. So again, this is the Unbound Beauty card class to go. Today's the last day to place an order using SUBWWY2W host code. And if you place that order today, I'll be sure and ship out all of the card kits on Monday the 17th. So I wish whatever you guys are doing this weekend, a very happy rest of the weekend and a happy Father's Day to all those folks out there that are celebrating Father's Day. And have a wonderful rest of the weekend. And I will be sure to see you guys live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week. Bye. God help me.